Hey, Ken Berman here with head coach Andrew Ferguson of the Sharon Eagles as we get ready for the second tournament. Coach, first of all, congrats on the first win, but it doesn't get any easier from here.
No, Coach Murphy said it at practice the next day. Like, we're not getting any more cupcakes. There are only 16 teams left in D2. You know, so Burlington's a great team. They're a Final Four team last year. Had a couple issues, lost a couple games towards the end of the season. I think they're criminally underseeded. So it's going to be a good basketball game tonight.
All right, what are we looking out for?
Number 3, Cedric Rodriguez, 6'3", 6'4", puts it on the floor, shoots the 3 very well. Number 2, Eric Sakaya, excellent point guard, takes it to the rim very well. And then they got a lefty shooter, Jared Bremens, and then another shooter, 11, Ben Poehler. So very good team. They only play 6-7 guys, play some man-to-man. We're hoping to create some mismatches and take advantage of that.
All right, anything different you have to do, or is it just play your game?
No, I mean, it's our gym. They got to play us. You know, we want to protect our home court. We're going to play our man. We're going to play some 1-3-1. We're going to be physical. We're going to try and follow our core values.
Sounds great, Coach. Good luck. Go get them.
Thank you.
All right, we will be right back with the start of tonight's game. All right, we are at the gymnasium at Sharon High School, the brand new, beautiful gymnasium. I'm Ken Berman, joined by my good buddy Paul Izzo. Big night here in Sharon, Paul, as the Eagles take on the Burlington Red Devils in the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16 of Division II. It doesn't get any bigger than this, Kenny. You know, you and I have been involved in Sharon sports for so many years, and I know you coached your kids, and I coached mine, and I was involved in the rec basketball program, and this is what these kids dream of. They start in rec basketball, they then play travel ball, some of them play AAU, some of them play summer ball.
Yep.
But this is the goal, to play a big game for your high school, whether you're a senior, junior, it doesn't make any difference. This is why you do all that, is to get to a night like this, and I'm so proud of these young men and, you know, Coach Ferguson and his excellent staff. You know, this is a tremendous opportunity for the Eagles. If they can win tonight, they move on to the Elite 8 of Division II. They haven't had a game this big in a long, long time.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is great. And like you said, this is why you play. This is why you practice. This is why you shoot around in your driveway, right? All that great stuff. And they got a tough opponent tonight, the Burlington Red Devils.
Oh, absolutely. Now, this is a team. They finished the regular season with a record of 15-5. They were second in the Middlesex League behind Wakefield Memorial. They entered this tournament as a 19th seed, and you heard Coach Ferguson in your pregame interview say that he thought that was a little questionable. They actually should have been ranked a little higher. They easily defeated Canton in the opening round by 12 points. The team that won the Middlesex League, by the way, Wakefield Memorial, lost in the second round matchup to Leominster. So they're now the leading team coming out of the Middlesex League. They're coached by a man by the name of Phil Connors, not the weatherman in Groundhog Day, but Coach Phil Connors.
One of the great movies of all time.
It is, and Coach Connors has had an unbelievable streak with this team. They've won 60 or more games in the last 3 seasons. And I thought we could take a minute, Kenny, just to kind of go around their roster real quick.
Yep.
Some of their players you look out for tonight. Number 2, Eric Sakaya. Eric Sakaya, a really, really fine all-around player. He's probably going to beat you with his quickness. You know, you got to be careful. There he is there, Eric Sakaya. Ben Poehler. Ben brings a little size to the floor. He's 6'2", good at attacking the rim, good size, not afraid to shoot. He happens to be the nephew of the actress Amy Poehler, by the way.
Is he really?
He is.
Oh, how cool is that?
Their big-time player, probably one of their best players, if not the best, Cedric Rodriguez, their number 3. You see him driving there to the hoop. Number 3, Cedric Rodriguez. There he is walking to the sidelines. He's an all-conference player. He can really fly. And check this out. He's already got 800 career points.
Wow.
And he's only a junior.
Wow.
So they've got some other good players. We'll talk about Jaden Brum in a few minutes. A really solid lefty shooter. He's number 1. He can get hot, Kenny, and cause some real problems. This team plays like the old Georgetown team. They really have a small lineup. They only play 6 or 7 guys.
Yes.
They're all quick, and they can all shoot the rock.
It's gonna. Hey, the man-to-man that Sharon's so good at is going to be tested. They're going to have to be ready to move their feet. I think we're getting ready from the announcements and the introductions from Athletic Director Dr. Nick Schlurf.
Really good crowd on here tonight.
Yep, we're going to have a good crowd. Starting to pack
Good
them in
evening
below
and
us.
welcome students, parents, alumni, and friends to Sharon High School Gymnasium for our boys basketball game. Tonight, our Eagles welcome the Red Devils of Burlington for this MIAA Division II Round of 16 matchup. Both Sharon and Burlington are dedicated members of the MIAA. We abide by the rules and regulations of the state association to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with fellow member schools. The principals and athletic directors of our schools strive to maintain the highest level of sportsmanship in every tournament competition conducted this year. All spectators are reminded that we are here to support the efforts of our student athletes who are trying to do their best for each respective high school. The MIAA has a zero-tolerance taunting policy in place for the participants in tonight's game. This policy requires that all cheering be supportive and encouraging. Spectators are reminded that no one has the right to jeer, criticize, or downgrade players, coaches, or the officials. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all involved today. And thank you to Sharon Community Television for live streaming tonight's game at SharonTV.com. Now, here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Burlington. Number 2, Captain Eric Sakaya. Number 11, Ben Poehler. Number 3, Captain Cedric Rodriguez. Number 4, James Ellis. And number 1, Jaden Brem. The Red Devils are coached by Phil Connors. And now for your Sharon Eagles. Number 3, Jacob McLaughlin. Number 32, Nate Katz-Nelson. Number 11, Dante James. Number 23, Captain Tyler Goodman. And number 0, Captain Matt Bauer. And the Eagles are coached by Andrew Ferguson. Now we ask you to stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job as always. We're going to get ready for action any second now. Ken Berman with Paul Izzo. We're high above courtside at the gymnasium at Sharon High School. The Eagles taking on the Burlington Red Devils, Paul.
Yeah, this is a big game. It's a Sweet 16 contest in the Division II boys bracket. The winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of North Quincy versus Neshoba Regional, Ken.
Wow.
That game will be taking place in about 25 minutes. It'll trail on this game a little bit. So, hopefully the Eagles will win, and then we can watch and see who they'll be playing in the next round.
Well, that would be nice. But as coaches always say, Paul, one game at a time.
One game at a time.
All right, Eagles, Katz-Nelson, James, Goodman, Bauer, and McLaughlin. Katz-Nelson will jump it up against number 3, Cedric Rodriguez. We are ready for action, and we are off. Oh, Goodman almost steals the tip, couldn't get it. Foul on James right away. Not what we need, Paul.
First foul of the game. Dante James is going to create trouble whenever he's in there on defense. Almost a steal by McLaughlin.
Yeah, he's really good at that too. Sakaya with the ball, their point guard. That 3 is no good. James clears.
Now that was Ellis. He's another one of those guys that loves to put up the rock.
Goodman, little fake. Takes it to the hoop to Katz-Nelson. Can't squeeze it up and in. But Goodman hustles and gets it back. Bauer for 3. No good. Goodman again. He got fouled. No call.
Wow, that was a clear foul.
Another 3. That one's good.
All right, so now if you're a Sharon fan, get used to that.
That was Jaden Brum, the lefty. We got to stop.
I usually don't argue with officials, but that was a big non-call because, first of all, it put the Eagles at a defensive disadvantage and also could have injured Tyler Goodman.
Yeah.
It was a shove.
McLaughlin handling the point as usual. They go to Katz-Nelson. Puts it up. Can't squeeze it in.
Looks like the Eagles want to go inside, Kenny.
Back door, but right to Katz-Nelson. Here come the Eagles. They got some numbers. Bauer. Looking for a cutter. Oh, nice up and under, but he can't finish. Great move. Got to put it in the hoop. 3-0 Burlington. Minute and a half into the game. Rodriguez, and there's a steal by McLaughlin. He lays it up and in.
That's what he does. He loves to get involved in intercepting passes.
Back come Burlington.
Gets in those lanes, Kenny, makes it tough.
He does. He's a great anticipator of the pass.
Sakaya doing nothing.
Yeah. Oh, he carried the ball. That 3 is in, out, and in for number 11, I believe, right?
Yep, that's Polar.
Polar. 6'2", Burlington. James up top, looking to deal. Goes to the hoop. Corner to Bauer for 3. Yes! The senior captain hits the 3, pulls the Eagles within 1.
Good look to find him in the corner, wide open. Those three-point shooters love those corner shots, Kenny.
Yep. That was a big one. They needed that, Paul.
Paul
traveled. Little fake gets him nowhere. Sakaya wide open for 3. No good. McLaughlin clears. Well, he's good at keeping his dribble. Little up fake, puts it up, and it won't go. Go to the line for 2.
Now their coach, Connors, wanted a traveling call, so maybe, Kenny, they're not going to call traveling tonight.
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was traveling, but
I did too.
But a good non-call, I'd say, Paul. Because the Eagles get 2 foul shots out of it, so.
Got 3 officials for tonight's game, as they do in the playoffs.
That's right. Forgot about that. All right, McLaughlin has 2 at the line.
He's smooth.
Ties the game at 6. Little back iron, stay tied. Comes Sakaya, gets a high pick.
It's a good switch there.
Oh, that's a travel.
All right, we finally get one.
That's the start and stop travel that's popular in the NBA now too,
Yeah.
Paul, huh? They must have called it 5 times last night in the Celtics game.
Yeah, they emphasize it certain games.
Yeah.
Calling it.
All right, McLaughlin at the point. Oh, had his man beat, came up short.
Looks like it kind of slipped out of his hands.
Oh, almost a steal by James. Good ball movement by Burlington.
Good recovery, though, by the defense. Making it hard.
McLaughlin takes it away, and he hangs on. What a play to Bauer. Lays it up and in.
Tremendous play by McLaughlin not to allow that ball to get out of bounds. I don't know how he did it.
Unbelievable.
Wizard-like move there.
Paul, that might be the screaming eagle of all times. That should be Sharon Ball.
Pollard just fell.
The Eagles up 8-6, first lead of the game.
You can tell this is going to be an exciting contest. 2 evenly matched teams, different styles of play, though, Kenny.
Yep. Styles make matches. McLaughlin, little tricky dribble. It's got a lane, puts it up, gets blocked. Nice block by
By the way, Sutherland fouled him twice. Bodied him on his way to the hoop. Maybe the officials are going to let this game play a little bit.
Yeah. All right, we get it into Goodman. Little up fake. Cross court, Bauer. Oh, nice up fake. Pull up jumper. Swish.
Matty Bauer, I'm the senior, fellas. Get on my back. He's got an early 7, and the Eagles' lead is 4.
Sakaya running the point for the Red Devils from Burlington. Sutherland, no good. James with the clear. Burlington got back really nicely on that. Bauer again. There's Goodman with his 3rd offensive rebound. Bauer, yes!
Matty Bauer came to play, folks. He's got 9. He's outscoring the Red Devils.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. We haven't had a break yet. Eagles come way out. James with a steal. Katz Nelson ahead of the field. Lays it up and in.
Kenny, how many times have we said it? The Sharon Eagles offense plays off good defense, and right now you're seeing a team that's been high-flying all tournament, all year, the Red Devils, struggling to get good shots against this Eagle defense, and the Eagles are taking advantage in transition.
9 unanswered by the Eagles forces Phil Connors into a timeout for the Burlington Red Devils. And you're right, Paul, you've said it, we've said it for years, but you've always emphasized that the Eagles always seem to get going when they're active on defense. And Dante James and Jacob McLaughlin and Tyler Goodman, they got a bunch of guys that are active on defense.
Yeah, and McLaughlin, he does it on both ends. He's tipping the ball and intercepting passing lanes. And wow, Matty Bauer.
9 in the first quarter.
We talked about him last game. He got a little bit of a slow start this year, but he's coming on at just the right time.
Oh, yeah. All right, back. Burlington, after a little discussion. Eagles come out 1-3-1. Just trying to change it up a little bit. Good D there. Almost another steal. Bates is in the game. Rebound, Goodman.
That's a really good rebound by Tyler.
Bates on the move. Backdoor, Bauer. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Nice play. Gotta watch the out of bounds line, though, I guess. (14-6) Eagles. 2:15 to go in the first quarter.
Nice play by James. That would have been an easy 2 for Rodriguez.
Boy, he is quick on defense, and his anticipation to a passing lane is terrific.
James Ellis Another one of these really sort of plug-and-play players. They've got a bunch of them. They all can shoot, and they're all quick. He checks into the game.
Eagles in the 1-3-1. Bauer at the top, trying to force him into. That's a long three. No good. Rebound Bates.
Eagles will give up that shot all night, Ken.
Yep. Katz-Nelson to Goodman. Good pass to Bates. They want to get it into Katz-Nelson. Bates for three. No good, but Katz-Nelson runs it down. He loses it out of bounds.
You got to grab that ball. That's 2 possessions in a row where the Eagles have not gotten a basket. They could really put some distance in front of between them and this Red Devils team, which on a moment's notice can really light it up. So they can't let up defensively.
Nope, not at all. They're staying in that 1-3-1.
Brown has checked in.
McLaughlin came back and he was out for a minute. Oh, there's a steal by McLaughlin again. He pokes it to Bates, to McLaughlin, to Bauer, yes!
Tremendous passing by the Eagles. Keeping their heads up as they come down court. We talk about that at rec basketball. Keep your head up, find the open man.
Classic fast break there. Deflected by McLaughlin out of bounds.
Wow, whatever the Eagles decide, whatever Coach Ferguson told them to do on the defensive end, he's got to be pleased with what he's seeing right now, Kenny.
Yeah, minute 9 to go, first quarter. Eagles up 16-6. They got a man in the corner exactly where they want him.
11-0 run.
Ooh. Traveled and got away with it. That's James Ellis, breaks the 11-0 run.
No, you don't want to let up here at the end of the quarter. You got a nice 8-point advantage.
They go down low to the guy they want. Oh, he throws it. He didn't gather and get himself settled.
Yeah, he missed that by a mile. That's not like him.
That three is no good. Rebound Brown.
That was Polar again. He got an early one, but he's been silent since.
Eagles going to kill some clock here, it looks like. Bates running the point. Head to McLaughlin.
The Eagles can eat up all the clock.
They're going for Bauer. Oh, he got fouled. Katz-Nelson, yes, what a pass.
The Cat Man with 4. The lead is 10.
Bauer was tangled up with 2 Blue Devils, and he got the pass to Katz-Nelson for the little pop. That is deep. No good. At the buzzer. Oh, no good. But we have played 1 quarter here at Sharon High School. Sharon Eagles 18, Burlington Red Devils 8. Woo! All right, Paul. Catch your breath.
Well, the Red Devils opened the game with a 3, and since then it's been 18-5 Eagles.
Yeah.
So Sharon so far really controlling the pace of the game. Intensity on the defensive end, getting the ball inside. Sharon did make a couple of long jump shots. One by Bauer was a 3, but for the most part, pounding it inside, taking advantage of the height advantage that they obviously have over this team.
Yeah, and from their steals, they've gotten out on a couple of fast breaks to get easy ones, which, you know, always get you going, get you some momentum. Some classic fast break basketball by the Eagles, Paul.
Yeah, this Red Devils team, though, is not going away.
Oh, no.
You know they're going to make a run at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Too much talent, excellent coaching staff, lots of postseason experience. Last year, this team made it to the Final Four of Division II. A lot of the players are on the court right now that had opportunities to contribute in that game. They have a lot more playoff experience than the Eagles, but so far, the Eagles have really come to play.
All right, we're going to start the second quarter right below us.
Sam Latendra in the game.
Bauer will take it out.
So Katz-Nelson is out right now. So is Tyler Goodman. Brown in the game.
Yep, McLaughlin, Bauer, Brown, James, and Latendra. Bauer, jumper, yes!
He's just got it going. I mean, there's nothing else you can say. He's feeling it.
Feed the hot hand, as they say, right?
Yeah, he's got 13.
20-8, Eagles. Staying in the 1-3-1. Ooh. Rodriguez on the drive. 3 is no good. Can Brown run it down? No, Eagle ball. I thought it went off Brown, but nope.
Hey, the big news so far, if you're a Red Devils fan, Rodriguez, their leading scorer, their all-conference player, scoreless.
Little pressure here by Burlington on the half court.
Eagles really moving the ball nicely, Kenny.
Yeah, and they dropped into a 2-3 zone. Bauer again. Yes! Matt Bauer on fire! Rod Sakai on the drive. Gets cut off. James knocks it from behind, but the Eagles can't get it.
My goodness, the Eagles are really making it tough. I mean, they have to fling the ball all over the place to find an open man.
Oh, they're calling a block on McLaughlin. It looked like he had good position.
Yeah, and it looked like Brown actually tipped that shot from behind, but the foul went on Liam McLaughlin. So
it's going to be our first foul shot. No, our Eagles took two. This is going to be Burlington's first foul shots of the game. Jaden Brum, he's got 4 points. He's their leading scorer. Those lefties. Latondra comes out. Katz-Nelson checks back in.
interesting, on his first shot, they really didn't have anybody in the lane for a rebound.
McLaughlin sits for a second. And nice touch. Makes them both.
He's their leading scorer now with 5.
6:30 to go in the second quarter. Eagles 22, Burlington 10. Katz-Nelson, little pull-up. Won't go. Sakai on the move. Rodriguez, yes! And there he is, Paul.
Well, you knew he wouldn't be silent all night. Too much talent.
5 straight for Burlington.
Eagles lead by 9.
Whoa, tough pass there. Bauer. He's got a mismatch here. Jumper, yes!
That's a big hoop, Kenny. Just when you think maybe the momentum's going to shift a little bit, Matty Bauer silences that Burlington crowd.
Beautiful jumper right there by Bauer. Eagles by 11. Offensive
foul.
Wow, great job by Bauer moving his feet, huh?
Moving his feet laterally, which you're allowed to do. And he just took the charge.
Woo,
hit the court. You could feel that in him.
Yeah, boy, he took the blow, man. Good play by Bauer. Boy, the fans have really filled up the place, Paul.
Yeah, the lead is 11.
Bates. James out top. Oh, cat his man beat. Goes to Brown, pull-up jumper, short. Didn't have control. Oh, Bates almost picked his pocket.
Yeah, Sakai checked into the Bates Motel there. You don't get out of there.
Long three. Yes. Woo! Wow.
Okay,
Brum.
if you're going to stick your hand in the air like that after you make them, you better keep making them. See if he does.
Brum's got 8, pulls Burlington within 8. The lead was 14. Katz-Nelson got fouled. I don't know about you, Paul, but I love when they get the ball down low to him.
Yeah, I mean, so far, Nate, I think I sense a little frustration on his body language. And you know, he's going to get going. He's got 4 points already. See what he does here.
Makes the first.
Now, if only Grant Williams could have done that.
Can't think about that right now, Paul. I'm into the Eagles game. One more for Katz-Nelson. Makes them both. Gives the Eagles a 10-point lead. And then he sits down for a sec. Latondra checks back in.
This is how you keep the defensive intensity. You keep subbing guys.
Yeah.
Everybody who gets in there knows they got to give maximum effort.
Back to the 1-3-1, and he throws it right to Bauer. Oh, nice pass to James. In and a foul. What a pass by Bauer.
Well, if you're watching on Facebook or recording, hit your 10-second backwards button on that one, because that's one of the best passes you'll ever see by a high school player. Bauer behind it. That was like Pete Maravich.
Wow.
Larry Bird used to do that.
And he finishes off the three-point play. The Eagles back up by 13. Bauer up top in the 1-3-1. Sakaya. The Eagles swarming. Oh, what a play by Latondra, but he can't hold on. Sakaya gets blocked. Oh, no, that was clean. Whoa.
Let's make sure Matty Bauer's okay. He's good.
Ooh, that looked clean from here. They called Latondra for the block, I believe.
And we know that you are objective.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, the foul's on Goodman. Oh, so I didn't see that.
Sakaya with his first point.
Coach Ferguson mentioned him in the pregame interview.
Yeah, he got a lot of quickness.
So
Can
he's
score in a hurry.
This is a really good point guard. Makes them both. Big free throws right there as the Eagles were up 13. All right, we got 4:10 to go in the second quarter. 29-18, Sharon. They get it to Bauer. Oh, for three. Yes! A deep three by Matt Bauer.
You know, Matty Bauer is saying to the Red Devils, you guys want to chuck it from downtown? I'm going to do it from downtown.
And by the way,
shot.
Coach Phil Connor's not happy with his defense as he called the timeout and went right after one of his players. That was deep, Paul.
There you see Matt getting a well-deserved drink of water. Kenny, he's got 20.
20, first half.
It's not even the end of the first half.
We got almost 4 minutes to go. What a
Serve and
performance.
notice.
What a performance in this first half by the senior Matt Bauer. Well, he's been a good one here his whole career, but this must really feel good for him. Puts the Eagles up 14 with 3:55 to go. Paul, that was NBA 3, I think.
Tremendous. I mean, this Red Devils team is for real. Coming into the tournament, the Boston Globe listed them as one of the lower-seeded teams to watch. So the Eagles, this is not a cupcake opponent. You heard Coach Ferguson use that term.
Yeah.
This is a really good team, and they're not going away. They're down right now, but
a lot of time left in
Eagles,
this game.
No, they could score 10 points
in 2 minutes.
In the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
So
the Eagles got to keep up that intensity on defense.
Keep it up. Keep making big plays.
That's what's getting them this lead. All right, it's Bauer, James, Katz-Nelson, Bates, and Goodman for the Eagles. 1-3-1. Sakaya. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Bauer.
That was Polar again, yet hasn't really gotten untracked.
Katz-Nelson for 3. Yes! The big cat for 3.
The Catman do. I'm telling you, everybody wants to be part of this party, Kenny.
Wow, Eagles by 17.
Eagles have outscored since the opening bucket by the Red Devils. They've outscored them by 20.
There's a steal by James.
Look out.
Oh, he gets picked. Good defense by Rodriguez. Goodman on the chase.
Way to get back on D.
Yeah. Brum's been the hot shooter. Tipped away, but right to Sakaya. Nice pass underneath. Brum for 3. In and out. Sharon ball. Great box out by Jack Bates.
Sakaya checked into the Bates Motel. You don't check out once you check in.
Absolutely. He's the smallest guy on the court. He checked out now as McLaughlin checks back in. They had a little run without McLaughlin in there, Paul.
Yeah, you like that when your bench really stepped up.
McLaughlin beats it all by himself. Nelson gets free. Oh, goes up easy with the left hand.
Yeah, Nate doesn't miss that one too many times.
Rodriguez, that's off. Good bound. Brum, no good. He's been hot. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Eagles 35, Burlington 18. McLaughlin calling out the offense. Gets a high pick. Oh, tries to go down low to Katz Nelson. It's picked off.
Not Jacob's best idea tonight.
No. Oh, blocked by James.
It's funny. It looked like Rodriguez just should have done the classic up fake.
Yeah.
James would have ended up in Stoughton because he was flying down the court, but he just went up with it.
Burlington ball. Full shot clock. Brum. No good. Good defense by Goodman.
As always. A lot of those things he does do not show up in the box score, but we notice them.
Yeah. He's their fundamental. Back door. They swing it. Bauer for three. No good. I think it's the first shot he's missed. Maybe the second. He's back on defense, though. Sakaya in the lane. Brum, that's their shooter. Swish. Boy, he is keeping them in this game, Paul.
Yeah, he sure is.
He's got 11. The lead's 14.
Just keep it double digits.
Goodman, wide open. Yes, Tyler Goodman.
What an answer. What an answer.
Good by Goodman.
And we got a timeout on the floor. Eagles up 17.
Under a minute to go, 59 seconds. Eagles by 17. Got a lot of guys up here, Paul, joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people below us. Big group of people here today. All right, who called that timeout, do you know?
I'm not sure. I think it might have been Sharon.
Yeah, because they hadn't called one yet this half, I don't think.
All right, so one of the things that we've always whined about is avoiding that late in the game lull.
Yeah.
And it looks like that has not happened.
They got a minute.
Late in the quarter.
Right, the end of the quarter. Brum hit a three to cut it to 14, and then Eagles came right back, and Goodman swished one from the corner. So it'll be Burlington ball, just under a minute to go in the second quarter. Eagles still in the huddle, as you can see, around Coach Ferguson. Paul, I would think he's saying the same thing you say. Finish this last minute strong.
Finish it strong.
Work harder than you've even been working. And go into the locker room with some momentum.
38-21 the score. Can you believe it?
Wow. All right, Latondra, Bates, Goodman, Bauer, and Brown. Here we go, under a minute to go. Sakaya running the point. Good tee by Bates. He is just a pain in the neck. Foul on Bates. Good move there by Sakaya.
You know, it's really a testament to the quality of the defense that they've played very, very tough D and stayed out of foul trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
They've only committed 5 fouls. That's the first one by Bates.
So Sakaya's 3 for 3 from the line.
Yet to make a field goal.
Right, all his points have been from the line. He's got one more. And boy, nice touch. 4 for 4 from the line. All right, 42 seconds left to go. Eagles have the ball, up 38-23. They're going to come double McLaughlin. He gets it to Goodman. Pulls up for 3, that's long. Oh, good hands by Bauer, but he can't hold on.
Not sure I like that shot by Tyler.
Yeah, a little early, right?
I think you had a chance there to tick that clock right down to the end.
Yep.
You know, you've got all the momentum going into the locker room. They hit a 3 here, it's a 12-point game.
Yep.
I don't think you want to put the ball back in the hands of one of these very fine shooters. The Red Devils have an unlimited supply of them.
Yep. All right, Bates is on Sakaya. They're going to run the clock down, though. Killing a lot of time here.
This tells me they don't think they can get an offensive rebound.
Oh, Sakaya's wide open. Swish. That's a big play. Well, the last 5 points of the quarter go to the Burlington Red Devils, Paul, and they cut the lead from 17 down to 12. It's halftime.
Yeah, I think, we have to question that decision not to run the clock out at the end, but still, an excellent half by Sharon. They're up 12. They've done, this is the game they wanted. This is the game they've wanted.
Yep, 38-26 at the half. Eagles by 12.
Absolutely, absolutely. The cheerleaders here tonight, Kenny?
No, I don't see them. Maybe they just want fans to fill the stands or whatever. That's interesting. We're going to, yep.
All right, so we're going to bring in our halftime analyst, Mr. Jim Russo, the basketball Hari Krishna. Jim, a very exciting first half. Eagles fell down 3-0 and then all but dominated until the closing seconds.
Yeah, I don't know how many points you have Bauer for, but he had a 20. Unbelievable half. Having said that, I think the story is the Sharon defense. Burlington cannot get in the paint, and when they do, they're swallowed, and they have a lot of difficulty finding anybody open, but most of the times they can't get in there, and it seems like they're a three-point shooting team, but
they are.
But you cannot just work the ball around the perimeter and shoot threes. You have to attack the paint, throw in the defense, and then kick it out for open threes. And the other thing I would say is Sharon is doing a tremendous job guarding each player because each player is having trouble beating his man off the dribble. And that's obviously the easiest way to get into the paint is beat your man, and they're not doing it. They can't seem to do it. So, put Bauer's 20 points with that defense, it's just a great half for Sharon.
Well, the other thing you notice is that a lot of the three-point shots that the Devils are taking, they're a little rushed. They're off balance, they're rushed, the clock is ticking down. They'll make some of them because they're a volume shooting team.
Yeah, well,
the Eagles have done a really good job sort of forcing them out of their comfort zone, I think.
I think the reason for that is they're trying to get in the paint and they can't. And then when they even if they can, the shot clock is getting lower and lower. And the other thing the Eagles are doing on defense is they're doing a great job of recovering when there is a little bit of penetration, if you notice. They're really flying at the shooter when the pass comes back out. I think that's a great job that they're doing. So, and the 1-3-1 gave Burlington real trouble when Coach went to the 1-3-1. The weaknesses in the 1-3-1, they're in the corner, but they have trouble making that pass directly to the corner because Sharon's defense is really swallowing up the outside, trapping up high. The one time I think they got a layup off that was someone cut in from the corner, which is a good way to beat the 1-3-1 too, but you got to get penetration. You got to split that seam to do that, and Sharon is making it really, really difficult. And, you should talk, I'm sure you have, but I should talk about Bauer for a minute. I mean, that's a heck of a half for a high school player. Would he miss one shot maybe?
Yeah, if not, certainly no more than two.
No more than two?
And doing it in many different ways. And he also had a terrific behind the neck pass to James for an ezy layup.
Yeah, that was an incredible pass. And and he hit 1-3 from, I don't know. What'd you guys have it at, 30?
Yeah, right outside the circle.
More than that? I mean, it was way outside. And, 20 points in a half. That's tremendous. So,
yeah, you could just tell he was feeling it, too.
Oh, he definitely was. I mean, he was hitting mid-range threes, that over the neck pass. But if I'm Sharon, just keep that defense. Don't let up. and just make it as difficult as possible, and they should take home the win today.
All right, well, if you're the Red Devils, what do you do on the defensive end to try to stop Sharon? And Sharon seems to be doing a good job moving the ball around. They haven't turned it over that many times. Most of the time they haven't scored. They've just missed the shot.
No, the Red Devils got to make a decision. Their best offense came the few times they were able to run the ball. They got a corner three, and they got another shot. And why? Very basic. Sharon didn't have time to set their defense. So the coach of the Red Devils, he started trapping a little bit, which is a good idea, but Sharon handles that pretty well. So he's got to decide. If I'm him, I think I'm going to lose this game if I'm continuing this and having to face that Sharon defense. So I'm staying with that trap. And a couple of kids made mistakes on their assignments, which he got frustrated at. He's just got to hope they don't make those mistakes again, because that trap could get them some offense, which they're not going to get against the Sharon defense unless Sharon gets tired, and I doubt they will.
One little advantage that I think the Eagles have tonight is, conditioning aside, the Red Devils have a pretty short bench.
Okay.
They're known to play 6 at most 7 guys, and the Eagles have been playing like 8 or 9 most games, even tonight.
Okay.
Moving guys in and out. Latendra got in there. Bates got in there. Brown. All, other guys are getting in the game, and I think that gives the Eagles also a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, well, of course. If you can play 8 guys on the high school level, that's a big advantage. And I would say too, if the coach of Burlington, goes with that trap to try to change this game, Sharon, just attack it. Do not bring it out. Just attack it. You're good enough. You can score on it. Just attack it. Increase the lead.
All right, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Ken.
Great stuff as always.
Let's get this win.
Yep, appreciate you checking in. And Kenny, what a fun first half for us. I mean, you and I are up here, the best seat in the house. And, you got to give the Red Devils credit, though. They didn't quit.
No.
They were down 17. They cut it to 12. We talked about the end of quarters and how sometimes, that can shift momentum. I think what's going to be very critical in the second half is the first couple of minutes.
Yeah,
see
absolutely.
If the Eagles can regain that mojo.
Yeah, because like you said, this Red Devils team can score 10 points in a blink of an eye, and we can have a 2-point game before you know it. Eagles, as our resident expert Jim Russo points out, they got to keep up that defensive pressure they had. You got our crew?
Do I have a crew for you? All right, let's talk about graphics. Antara Padwal, thank you very much, doing a terrific job. On camera, who else but the one, the only, Warren, my man Smith at center court. Who else would you rather have here at center court? Ryan Saber, also Nick Weeder, doing a great job there, those young men on camera. And the one, the only, the inimitable, the legend, Isaac Newton-Jarofsky.
The director of all directors.
The director to end all directors.
Hey, Paul, a little scoring summary here. Won't take long on the Sharon side because a couple of guys scored all the points. But Matt Bauer, as we said, 20 points in the first half. Dante James with 3, McLaughlin with 3, Goodman with 3, and Katz Nelson I have for 9 for a total of 38. And on the other side, Sakaya has 7. Polar has 3, Rodriguez 3. Look out for him in the second half, right?
Yep.
And Brum has been keeping them in the game with 3 threes, 2 foul shots for 11, for a total of 26.
Did you mention Ellis had 2 also?
Oh, Ellis had.
And we've just been told we have 100 people watching, so we appreciate the viewership. Hope you're enjoying this. I know that our good buddy Rick Ripley is flying back from the Iditarod.
Yeah.
And he's trying to watch us on Facebook on his airplane, coming back from dog sledding. I mean, this is how loyal Rick is. He was supposed to stay till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he took the dogs out of the Great North Woods.
Yeah.
So he could watch this game.
Wow. He is dedicated Sharon fan, is he not?
And I hope he's watching right now, because we love to have him with us.
Yeah, and he loves this. He loves Sharon High basketball. He's a huge fan, and he's a big part of our telecast too, Paul.
Yeah.
He's always there when we need him.
Always there.
as we see the teams warming up. We got a minute and a half to go before the second half starts.
You know, Kenny, there's a guy, Eric Ginsberg,
Yeah.
who longtime Sharon coach, coached a lot of youth teams. He and I did battle many times. I want to send my condolences to him and his family. His
absolutely.
father passed away recently.
Yeah.
Unfortunate situation, but certainly everybody in town was saddened to hear that news, and condolences out to the entire family.
Absolutely. All right, we're getting ready. Just about a minute to go before the half. And Paul, if Matt Bauer can keep that kind of scoring pace up, the Eagles got a good shot at this.
Hey, I'll take 14 more, 34 points.
Oh, if he scores 10 more, he's had a great game.
He's already had a great game.
Yeah, he's already had a great game. That is one of the better halves of basketball I have ever seen at a high school game.
Yeah, well, I'm greedy. I want him to have a historic night.
Yeah. Can we go for 40, right?
Yeah.
Can we drop a 40 on them? All right, so the Red Devils coming out. I'm Ken Berman, joined by Paul Izzo. We're getting ready for the second half of tonight's Sweet 16 Division II basketball game.
The number 3 seed, Sharon Eagles, taking on the number 19 seed, Burlington Red Devils. When I was in junior high, we were the Blue Devils.
The Blue Devils. Like Duke.
But when I was in junior high, I had no idea about the Duke Blue Devils.
No, neither did I.
I thought, we're the Blue Devils.
Right.
I didn't know what that meant.
Right, yeah. What does that mean? All right, here come
devil that's blue.
Here come the Eagles. Starting lineup: McLaughlin, James, Bauer, Katz, Nelson, and Goodman. Burlington has the ball. They scored the last 5 of the first half. The Eagles need to stop the run. Back door, blocked by Katz, Nelson. Oh, Bauer can't hold on.
Wow, tremendous play by the Cat Man. He's saying, this is my house. This is my rim. I'm protecting it. Eagles, though, lost an opportunity there to get an early possession.
Boy, they almost had that one again.
Eagles look like they've come out aggressively on defense again.
Sakai, wide open for 3. No good. Eagles catch a break there. McLaughlin clears on the move. He spins. He travels.
You know, sometimes I think when they get down there, they just should go up with it.
Yeah, I know. They just sort of freeze up.
It's not like Wilt Chamberlain's in the lane there.
Right.
You get it up in the air.
And McLaughlin can leap.
He can. Just shoot it.
There's Rodriguez. They kept him in check so far, Paul, but I don't think that'll last forever. He's on the move now. Oh, nice back door. And that's James Ellis. He's got 4, and the lead is 10. The Eagles in need of a hoop. The minute into the third quarter.
7-0 run since the closing minutes of the second quarter.
James. Oh, nice move. Lays it up and in.
You know, that confidence he now has on offense. He's saying, I'm not just a defender, Kenny.
Absolutely.
I can score the rock.
What a great fake he put on with the ball.
So smooth, too.
And there he picks his pocket. James. Over to McLaughlin for 3. Oh. We got a foul on the Red Devils here on the rebound.
Looked like maybe Rodriguez pushed Cat Nelson out of bounds or something. Yeah, he did. He pushed him.
There's been very few fouls in this game. It's been a really good, clean game overall.
A very high energy game, too.
Yeah. 2 athletic teams. Who checked in? Number 5 checks in. That is Don Taguia.
Is it too early for me to say this is a really big possession?
Bauer. Oh, he didn't get fouled there.
He stepped out of bounds.
And he stepped out of bounds. Eagles catch a break. They need a hoop here. Need a hoop here, Paul. You got to take advantage of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, really, if you're an Eagles fan, you really want to see a bucket here. Get that lead back into the mid-teens.
You go to Goodman. Oh, bad pass. James. Oh, good D by James. He's tough to take one-on-one. Long 3 by Brum, in and out. Oh, rebound Devils, but they throw it away. Boy, Brum was
I think he threw it to his coach.
Yeah, Brum was like in Canton, wasn't he, Paul?
Yeah.
That is, Eagles are going to have to come help McLaughlin out. They're just going full court. Good pass. Cross court, James. Our expert Jim Russo says no, he didn't travel. He kept his foot down. Refs just love to call that stuff sometimes.
If they see a guy go up,
yeah,
they're going to call it.
All right, Eagles only 2 points so far in the first 2 minutes. Sakaya, Brum, no good. Rebound James, ahead to McLaughlin. To Katz Nelson, he can't hold on.
The Eagles are missing time after time after time. They could have really put some distance between them and the Red Devils, but offensively they've come out a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, a little sloppy, as you say, Paul. Good word there, as they've had plenty of opportunities to go up 16, 18 points here. Clinging to their 12-point lead.
All right, there's a travel they didn't call.
Yeah, did you see that? Moving it around the perimeter.
Tagaya, first time we've seen him, I think.
Yep. Rodriguez, swish. Woo! That's a big 3 for the young man. He's got 6, and the lead is 9. McLaughlin, oh, he picked his head up. Goodman fighting for the ball. I think the Eagles need a timeout here, Paul.
Now, the Goodman did not get the ball back, but he kept the fast break at bay.
Bauer on. Oh, nice pass. 2 more for Ellis, and the lead is 7. As you said, Paul, they're not going anywhere.
12-2 run.
James for 3, in and out. Katz Nelson the board, puts it up, no good. Rebound, boy, looked like he got fouled again. Now nothing going down for the Eagles. They've scored 2 points in the first 3.5 minutes of this quarter. Rodriguez starting to feel it. Spins into the lane, pull-up jumper is good. Eagles need a timeout, and he's not calling one. Down to 5.
Coach Ferguson pulling a Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
Not calling that timeout.
McLaughlin running the point. They want to go down low. James with the ball.
Bauer looking for the ball, but now he's covered.
There's another turnover by the Eagles.
Bauer stole a pass that was intended for McLaughlin. Interesting little unfortunate sequence there.
Wow.
Eagles really struggling on the offensive end. We're halfway through the quarter, they have 1 basket.
The 12-point lead is down to 5. Under 4 to go in the third quarter.
You knew the Red Devils would make a run.
That 3 is short. McLaughlin. Ryan Brown is checked in.
Matty Bauer hasn't scored yet this half.
For 3. Yes, there he is. Good call, Paul Izzo.
Gigantic bucket by that young man.
Wow, the Eagles needed that in a bad way, huh? 3:24 to go in the third.
If you just joined us, the Eagles had a 17-point lead with about 2 minutes left in the second quarter, down to 8.
It was 5 until that.
It was 5.
Matt Bauer with this first bucket of the second half. He's got 23 of the Eagles' 43 points. Katz Nelson has the other 9 and a couple other players with 3, but they're going to have to get some scoring from other places, I think, Paul.
Yes.
I think the Red Devils know that Bauer is the scorer now.
I don't know about you. I'm excited. This is fun.
Oh, this is great.
This is really fun doing this.
High school action in the tournament. 2
very
good
high quality
teams.
basketball.
Very high quality. Very few fouls. Not, they got a little sloppy to start out the third quarter.
My old alma mater moving on in Rhode Island, East Providence to the Final Four.
Are they really?
And my good friend Jim Russo's alma mater, LaSalle Academy, moving on to the Final Four.
Ooh, could they meet in the finals?
Only the final.
Wow.
They're in different brackets.
That would be huge, huh?
A lot of trash talking before that game.
Here we go, 1-3-1 defense by the Eagles. Worked well in the first half.
Well, that was almost a 10-second violation.
Long 3. No good. Long rebound. Red Devils. That come up short as Katz-Nelson challenged.
Big possession here.
McLaughlin to Brown. Little up fake. Goes to Katz-Nelson underneath, and he finishes.
That's not an easy shot, Kenny. There was good defense there. He had to go to the left hand, put a little dipsy-doodle on that ball. We get a timeout.
Wow.
Coach Connors.
Boy, I tell you, Coach, I don't know how many they get, Paul, but he uses every one of them, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, they get 5, Kenny. They get 5 per game. I know he's used at least 2, if not 3.
Yeah, if not 3, right?
Oh, yeah, it's on the scoreboard. So, he has used 3.
Yep.
They got 2 left.
2 left, okay.
So, I think a lot of coaches make a mistake saving them.
Yeah.
Because if something's going wrong in the middle, you can lose a game in the middle of the game.
Right. Oh, yeah, if you let it get away.
And, I need him for the end. Well, at the end, you might be 18 points down.
Right. That 3 by Bowers saved Ferguson a timeout, didn't it?
Right. And Coach Connors is, he's a terrific coach. What a track record he's had the last 3 or 4 years here at Burlington High School. Just a wonderful job he's done.
So the Eagles just ran off 5 of their own, Paul. They were up there. The lead was down to 5. It's now 10 again. 2:41 to go in the third quarter. Like you said, this is great high school basketball. You know the Red Devils are coming.
We got 10 minutes left in regulation, and a lot can happen in 10 minutes.
All right. Now they go to a trap. Bauer out on Rodriguez.
Look at Bauer's intensity, Kenny.
Yeah, he's not only offensively he's been good. He's been good defensively. Rodriguez, pull-up jumper. Nice pass.
Eagles made a mistake there, letting Ellis get inside.
That was a heck of a look by Rodriguez, Rob.
He got around 2 guys.
McLaughlin to Brown. Oh, that's a tough shot. Brown had nowhere to go with that, and he just flung it out of bounds. Good defense. Leads down 8. Red Devils with the ball. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. We are at the gymnasium at Sharon High School. Rodriguez for 3. Yes! And here they come again. It's back down to 5. 5-0 run by Burlington. Eagles in their motion. Oh, what a move by McLaughlin.
He just willed that ball into the basket. He would not be denied.
Brum, no good. Rebound, Bauer.
Great effort by Ellis, but he just couldn't grab it.
McLaughlin. Katz-Nelson wants the 3, won't go.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah, nice touch. Back comes Burlington on the run. Eagles back, though. Don't let him shoot.
Good defense recovery there by Brown.
There he is in the corner. No good. Got fouled, taking a 3.
Boy, this can get very interesting. He can cut it down to 4 points.
Wow. Rodriguez going to the line for 3.
Well, so far, you got to give the nod to the Red Devils in this quarter.
Absolutely. Oh, Eagles catch a break there.
He probably doesn't miss too many.
No. He's got a beautiful shooting form.
He's only a junior. He's going to get that 1,000 points.
Oh, yeah. The lead is 6, and he's got 1 more. James and Bates check back in for Goodman and Brown. Red Devils don't put people in for rebound here, do they, Paul?
Nope.
Just 1 guy. Should be the Eagles' board.
They don't want to get beat down the court.
They don't think he's going to miss them either,
Right.
probably. He makes 2. The lead's back to 5. McLaughlin.
That's not a foul.
Looked like he hit his arm, didn't it?
Could hear it.
All right, Eagle ball, 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. Their 17-point lead in the second quarter is down to 5. Bates. To James. Trying to get it to Katz Nelson. Oh, good move by the Catman. Can't put it up and in. Oh, he gets it from his feet.
That's a great play by the Catman.
Cross court to James. He gets pushed. Woo!
Yeah, the offense has kind of come unglued here. It's really not what we saw in the first half.
No. Boy,
chaotic.
Katz Nelson got what he wanted. He just couldn't put it in the basket off the layup.
Defensive intensity on the other side is picked up.
Oh, they go into Bauer. What a nice play.
He's got 25, and the Eagles needed that bucket big time.
Bates flashed out behind the half court, and they thought they were going him, and then Bauer flashed to the middle. Good play. Eagles by 7. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sakaya with the ball being guarded by Bates.
He's in the Bates Motel. Will he check out? They usually don't.
Down to 8 seconds. Sakaya loses the handle. Bates with the steal. Behind his back. They got a second. Oh, and now, wow.
He did not check out of the Bates. When you check in the Bates Motel, you do not check out.
Unbelievable. Great defensive play by Bates. Went behind his back from the ground to try to get it to an Eagle, but it went out of bounds. We've played 3. Eagles by 7. Good quarter for the Devils there, Paul.
No, they outscored the Eagles by, by about 7, about 5. By 5.
Yep.
So not a dominant quarter, but what they needed.
Yeah, right.
They needed to stop the momentum, and it all goes back to the last 90 seconds of the third quarter with
the second quarter when
they had that little 5-0 run.
Yep.
If you add that to this,
they've outscored them by 10 since that point,
it's
right?
Been their game. So they've got it going now, and the Eagles are going to need to make. I see it's more the offensive end right now for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they were sloppy. They weren't getting those same wide open shots they were getting Bauer in the first half.
Yep.
He's got 5 in that third quarter. He's up to 25 points. Katz Nelson now with 11.
That's the lion's share of the Eagles' points have been scored by those 2 players, the junior and the senior Bauer.
All right, Sharon has the ball to start the fourth quarter. Bates, Bauer, Katz Nelson, James, and McLaughlin.
No disrespect to anybody else, but I like Bates being in the lineup.
Oh, yeah. Cross court to Bates. Throws it up and in with the left hand. What a move by Jack Bates. You called it, Paul.
That's why I want him in there. Jack Bates on cue, and there's a steal. And that's also partly Bates.
Absolutely.
Good defense.
Katz Nelson wants it, takes it, makes it. The Big Cat with 3 more, and the Eagles up by 12.
I'm loving this start to the quarter, Kenny.
Woo!
Eagles come out and firing on all cylinders.
Jack Bates, the little spark plug, I'd say, huh? Rodriguez is short, and Bates the rebound.
Well, Bates is making me look like Nostradamus.
McLaughlin, pull-up jumper, yes!
And if you're Coach Connors, you might want to call timeout, but you only got 2 left.
The lead's up to 14, a 9-0 run by the Eagles. Back to Sakaya, cross court. Ellis. Oh, nice shot.
And they do call a timeout. They've only got 1 left.
I think that was Polar, number 11. Polar makes a big hoop. For the Red Devils, as the Eagles had all the momentum going. 6:42 to go in the fourth quarter. 56-44.
Wow. Do you need a minute?
Wow. Great start there by the Eagles, though, huh?
Well, just what they needed. I mean, it's not over, but boy, those little bursts where you can pick up a couple of buckets.
Yeah.
And what happens? It's usually off the defense.
Yeah, right.
Good defense, and then that leads to good offense.
And on cue, you said you like having Jack Bates in the game, and he came up with a couple of huge plays.
Well, he's just he's a troublemaker.
He
and I
is.
mean that in a good way.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys you're like, oh God, get him out of here.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that when played basketball or I played in men's leagues or Y's and things like that, you'd say, oh no, please don't be covering me.
I hope we can get our camera on that 1991 championship banner over there. We want to see that again. We want to see 2023 right up there, Kenny.
That would be great.
It's been a while. We want to see that. You can get a look at that.
All right, Eagles ball up 12. And now the Burlington Red Devils going to a complete all-out full-court press here.
Now they got to try something. Get it across, buddy. Get it across. Well, he did double dribble there, Ken.
He did, but he gets it to James underneath for 2. Sometimes you need some breaks, Paul.
Coach Connors is losing it, and I think with good reason.
Yeah, he did turn that over. Here's Rodriguez, don't leave him open, going to the hole. That's an offensive foul. Absolutely great position by Dante James.
What else is Dante James going to do? I mean, he does it all. He's a great offensive player, 7 huge points, great defensive player. What an addition to this lineup.
Absolutely. All right, it'll be the Eagles ball underneath the basket, underneath the Red Devils basket.
I don't know if we can get Coach Connors. He's livid over that non-call.
Yeah.
He can't let it go.
Into Bates. Move. You got to get it over half court. He's not going to get it over. He does. Nope, 10 seconds.
All right, they need to draw up a different play.
Yeah, that they do. That's not working. They need to flash someone right there, Paul.
Yep.
Someone has to, they got to set a pick down low and send a big man to the.
Bauer said, hey, it's my ball. No, it's a 10-second violation.
10-second violation.
Good try by Matty, though.
Yeah, senior. Now, wait a minute. Now Coach Ferguson wants to know what's going on. Because he.
Oh, they thought it was a foul with a push.
Yeah. He did push him, but at that point, you're not calling a foul. That's a good non-call, I think. 6 minutes to go straight up. Eagles by 14.
Bates is just chasing Sakaya all over the court.
Yep. That 3 is good. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. Tagaya, his first 3, keeps them in the game, down 11. The Eagles need to answer. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass, wasn't it?
58-47.
McLaughlin to Bauer, the jumper. Yes! Matt Bauer again for 3 more.
Matty Bauer saying, get on my back, fellas.
Back up to 14. That's the answer they need. Tagaya to Sutherland. Oh, McLaughlin almost had him. Katz-Nelson, good D. Sakaya, no good. Rebound, James.
You know, this is a volume shooting team, so if you can make it difficult for them, and that foul will be on Tagaya. The Eagles have just made it difficult for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
I like what James did there. He knew he was quicker than Tagaya, and he was going to the hoop, forced the foul.
That's only the 4th foul on the Red. I mean, again, Ken, only 6 fouls total in this half. That's
right,
pretty
absolutely.
good basketball. Pretty clean game.
Yep. All right, Eagles by 14 in the ball. We're under 5 minutes. McLaughlin lays it up and in. Junior guard coming to life in the 4th quarter. Eagles by 16.
Eagles on a 14-5 run here.
They came out in this 4th quarter, Paul, ready to go. Tagaya. Good up fake. That 3 is good. You could see that was good before he let it go.
Yeah, but you know what? Polo's only got 8.
Yep.
And, you know, Eagles have done a good job keeping him relatively quiet. He's a good young shooter.
That 3 keeps them in it, though, Paul. You know what I mean? Bauer's going on him. Pull-up jumper. Oof. No good.
All right, next minute is critical.
Yep. Oh, nice move by Sakaya. And he lays it up and in. That's a super move by the young man. He's got 9 and the lead's down to 11 with 4 minutes to go.
This game's going to be very interesting for the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, Burlington was not going away.
Too much talent on the court for this not to be a close game.
Bates to Bauer to McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Oh, that's traffic. Goodman with the good hands.
Wow. Another play by Tyler that won't show up in the box score.
McLaughlin, someone's going to shoot it. Oh, he dribbles it off his leg. Oh, that's a little travel. Anyway, Bates gets the rebound to Goodman. Goodman throws it up. Sutherland, what a play.
I don't know what he's complaining about. That's what happened.
From up here, he looks like he was falling out of bounds. He threw it off Sutherland.
Maybe Sutherland thinks that Goodman was out of bounds when he threw it, but the official was right there on the sideline, on the end line.
Oh, boy, I don't like that play. Good hands by McLaughlin, though.
Eagles catch a break.
Goes up for the hoop and lays it up and in. I like that play.
That's not easy with your right hand coming from the left side. Put a little dipsy-doodle spin on it.
Wow, he throws that one into the third row. And the Eagles take over up 13 with 3:08 to go in the Sweet 16 matchup. Timeout by the coach. This might be his last one, right?
It is.
So Coach Phil Connors calls his last timeout.
And he's still jawing at the official. You can see there on your screen. He just doesn't like what he's seeing. But, you know, as I always tell players when I coach, the officials don't care. You can yell at them all you want.
Right. They made the call already. They've moved on.
Nothing they can do.
Nothing they can do. And
when I used to umpire Babe Ruth games, in college.
Yeah.
And they would sometimes give me a hard time. I go, oh, maybe you're right. I was wrong. They hated that. They wanted me to argue with them.
Right.
Saying, well, no.
I used to coach. I used to referee basketball at college to make money. You know, they paid you like $2.10 for a game or whatever. But you know, back then it was a lot of money. And you know, there'd be some good players, and they'd always, you know, argue with me. I go, I don't know. That's what I saw. What do you want me to do? And by the way, I'm president of the Intramural Council, so, you know, you've got nothing to go here. All right, Eagles up 13, 3:08 to go. Their ball. Boy, a hoop here could be huge, couldn't it?
Oh, boy.
15-point lead would really go a long way, but you know the Burlington Red Devils are going to come out and play some really aggressive defense here.
So the Red Devils have a lot of good offensive talent on the floor right now. And these guys are battle-tested, battle-tough. They're not going to give up.
You get it to Bates, to Bauer.
And Bates, I mean, Coach Ferguson agrees with me. He's kept Bates in most of the second half.
There you go. That's the play. Katz Nelson wants to put it away. Can't. Boy, it's a quick shot, isn't it?
Not crazy
big man.
about that.
Oh, there's a foul on Bates. That's okay. 2:53 to go in the fourth quarter.
The Eagles can play the ball pretty aggressively. They only have three fouls on defense.
Yep, 3 team fouls on the Eagles in this whole half. Can really run them off the three-point line here. Oh, he's too wide open. Wow, how does that happen? Second three by Tagaya. Lead down to 10.
Kenny, I'm killing clock here.
Yep, me too.
35-second rule in high school. I'm killing clock.
Absolutely. McLaughlin. Just be careful with the ball. Whoa, Euro step. McLaughlin kills clock and scores a hoop.
Well, he proved me wrong.
Eagles by a dozen.
They might have got away with the
There's a
there.
steal by Katz Nelson. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles by 12 in the ball.
This Eagle crowd is starting to feel it.
Good job by Bauer there, huh? Kill some clock. Under 2 minutes to go. McLaughlin. No foul there. Bates. Oh, what a pass. What a block. Katz Nelson puts it up and he's going to the line.
Jack Bates again, right in the middle of everything.
Absolutely. I didn't see Katz Nelson standing there. What a pass. By the way, McLaughlin up to 13 points. 10 this half, I believe, right? Or 8 this half, one of the two, but he's up to 13. The junior guard. Katz Nelson in and out. Boy, that looked good from up here. Up 12. Burlington hanging around, Paul, still. Lots of time left. Makes one. Eagles by 13.
As Sam Latondra comes in, Jack Bates sits down.
Going for some rebound and some size. Tagaya, no good. James, another board, Paul, huh? Dante James doing it all. McLaughlin on the handle. Spins, layup, good. Eagles by 15. Good night. Two more for Polar. He's had a nice game. He's got 10. They get it over half court to James. Boy, they got to stop fouling, don't they?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they're not. I mean, the Eagles aren't exactly money from the line. Could miss them.
Now they're just killing clock. They're not even fouling. He's letting it go. Coach Connors is letting it go. The Eagles by 13 in the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 50 in the game clock. McLaughlin lays it up. Won't go. Latondra gets himself a hoop. Sam Latondra puts it away. Eagles by 15. Sakaya to Tagaya. Ooh, he gets fouled. Everybody gets. Oh, Latondra comes popping right up. No need to foul him there, but okay. Just a lot of hustle, right?
Well, the Eagles are on the verge of a massive win.
Woof.
In a Sweet 16 game in Division II. It doesn't get better than this. Stay tuned for your local news, or go on MIAA.net or .com and see where the next game's going to be. We don't know that right now, but we do know.
I think it's a home game, though.
Oh, no, it's a home game.
We just don't know what night or time.
The Eagles will take on the winner of North Quincy versus Neshoba Regional. We'll certainly be following that game tonight from home. And, you know, congratulations to this outstanding team. All their seniors, you know, Eric Sakaya, Ben Polar, Aiden Hayes, Jordan Sutherland, Isaiah Burley, fine young players.
Yep.
They had a great career, and congratulations to them. Had a great season.
Absolutely. Eagles just too much in their own gym tonight. They've pretty much dominated the game from start to finish, Paul. Been in control. They got the lead down to 5 a few times, but never closer.
Rava in the game, number 24.
Yeah,
Siegel, number 15.
Good job by the coach. Got the starters out, got these kids.
Sherman, number 5. Perone, number 4, all in the game.
Yeah, they're getting a little taste of some tournament action, right?
Wise also.
Perone. Yes! Perone hits a 3. What a big moment for the young man. And that puts an exclamation mark on it for the Eagles. 75 Sharon, 59 Burlington, Paul.
Well, a terrific game by the Eagles. This is a tough team, this Red Devils team, but the Eagles matched them. They fell down 3-0, and the Eagles came back and won wire to wire, almost wire to wire. And then you see good sportsmanship at the end of the game. Got to be tough for this Red Devils team. You know, they thought they had it going. They had a great regular season, but the Eagles move on. Led by Matty Bauer with 28 points, and there you see him. And what a game he had. Also, Jacob McLaughlin with 15, Nate Katz-Nelson with 15. Those are your 3 horses.
Right there, that's your big
Those are your
3.
3 guys, and maybe we can get Jim Russo over here.
Jim, come on over here, Jim.
For a little post-game analysis. Jim, your thoughts. It got close there at the end, but Eagles were able to hold on and pull away.
Yeah, I think Burlington did a halfway decent job coming out of the half and shaking the game up a little bit and getting some decent looks at threes. And I think the closest they got it was 5. But ultimately, when Sharon dug back in on defense, and then the one thing I'll tell you in that half that I really give Sharon a lot of credit for, at no time did they try to sit on that lead. I mean, they kept attacking, and all of a sudden a 5-point lead became, I don't know, you guys probably tracked it, but 15 again maybe?
Yeah, it got up to 15.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, that's the way you got to play. You got to go to your strength. That's their strength, and I think they did a great job withstanding the little run.
Yeah, well, they ended up winning by 16, 75-59. A terrific game, a huge game. Jim, one other thing. The Celtics could play like this, huh? Close hard at the end?
I'll tell you what. If the Celtics watched this game, they could have learned a little bit from Sharon, and that is play your best style for the whole game, not just to get the lead and then change. I give Sharon all the credit in the world. I said at halftime, if they trap, which they did a little bit, they also did some full court pressure, attack it. And Sharon did that and did it superbly.
There you see some of the Sharon players getting congratulated by their fans. Thanks very much, Jim. We love having you up here as our expert analyst. And, you know, this is a really great win for the Eagles. But
well, thanks for having me, Paul.
Oh, it's been fun. So, Kenny, the Eagles move on. You know, they now, as Bill Belichick always says, they're now going to face their toughest opponent in the next round.
Yep.
Either North Quincy or Neshoba Regional. We don't have a score from that game right now, but, you know, you can check it out online, and I'm sure it'll be there shortly. That's all I got.
Yeah, well, SharonTV will be bringing you the next game. Whenever that is, we'll find out and who they're playing against, but we will be bringing it to you. A terrific night here in the gymnasium, Paul.
What
great
a way to
performance.
open up this new high school.
Absolutely. First year in the new high
Eight.
school, and they're going to the Elite Eight. Absolutely. Great performance by the Eagles.
And before we sign off, I want to send a shout out to Jack Bates, he brought the Bates Motel in a big way. No one checked out of the Bates Motel tonight, and he was all over the court. And also Dante James had a solid game, 7 points. It was a noisy 7.
Yeah.
You know, he was in both ends of the court, making big plays. Congratulations to all the Eagles and Coach Ferguson.
Yeah, great moment. Going on to the Elite Eight, you saw some of the excitement down the court. But that is going to do it for this game. Once again, the final score, the Eagles 75, the Burlington Red Devils 59. For the whole crew and for my good buddy Paul Izzo, I am Ken Berman, and we will see you in the Elite Eight for the next game. Thanks, everybody, for watching.